Lately, the trend in gaming mice has been how lightweight can you make them? With crazy light offerings from Razer, Glorious, and Logitech, there are plenty to choose from. But despite the lightweight, they can get pretty pricey. But if you're looking for a high-performance, lightweight mouse on a budget, then the new Katar Pro XT from Corsair might be something you want to take a look at. Coming in at just $30, this updated mouse tips the scales at 73 grams and feels great in the hand. So what all does the Katar Pro XT have to offer for that price? Let's check it out. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hey everyone, this is Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys, and first let's take a look at the overall design of the Katar Pro XT from Corsair. Pretty subtle overall, the Katar doesn't really stand out. There is RGB on the scroll wheel, which can be configured within Corsair's IQ software, but for a wired mouse, it's pretty minimal. On top, we also see two large mouse buttons with a small KT XT logo on the left mouse click button. Also on top, the Katar Pro XT has a large scroll wheel and the DPI switch button. 3 different DPI settings can be assigned with different corresponding colors within IQ, and clicking the DPI button will cycle through those different options. So for me, I know that I have 400 DPI set to red, so I just click it until it's red and then I know I'm on the right DPI setting. The Katar Pro XT has 6 programmable buttons in total, with the 2 final buttons being on the left side of the mouse. They rest up high near the top of the mouse, and both sides also feature a textured grip and are angled outward pretty steeply for a better grip and a little bit more control. On the bottom, the Katar Pro XT features large PTFE glide pads. Since I've recently changed my preferred mouse shape from ergonomics to ambidextrous thanks to the Glorious Model O wireless, my hand felt right at home on the Katar Pro XT. Measuring 115mm long by 64.2mm wide and 37.8mm tall, it's a bit shorter than the Model O wireless, but wider and nearly the same height. Because of that shape, Corsair says that the Katar Pro XT is good for claw and fingertip style grips. Obviously, one of the main features here is its lightweight. It is 73 grams, so not the most lightweight mouse that we've seen. For some of the competition, the Razer Viper Mini comes in at 61 grams and is about $40, so that'd probably be a pretty close competitor to the Katar Pro XT. But then other lightweight mice, the Model O wireless comes in at 69 grams, and the Logitech Pro X Superlight comes in at 63 grams, but it's also wireless and costs $150, so that's kind of in a realm all by itself. Corsair has packed a couple of new features into the Katar Pro XT, the first of which being the Corsair Quickstrike buttons. These feature a smaller gap between the left and right click buttons and the durable Omron switches underneath. Corsair claims that this makes it faster to actually actuate the buttons, and so this will be, quicker response when you're playing games. In use, these mouse buttons feel great. They give a very satisfying click when pressed and with a really nice tactile feel. And so here we'll do a quick sound test. The other new feature that Corsair has on this mouse is their drag-reducing paracord cable. So much like other cables that we've seen from like Razer with their SpeedFlex cable and Glorious with their Ascended cable, this is a very flexible cable that doesn't really produce any drag when you are moving it around quickly on a mousepad. While I don't think it's quite as flexible as the Ascended cable from Glorious mice, it performed well in most of my playing. I very rarely had any instances where I felt the cable was hindering my gameplay. And I typically play FPS games, and so I'm doing a lot of big sweeps, and I really didn't find this cable getting in the way much at all. Another update over the wireless Katar Pro is a new sensor on here. So they went up from the 10,000 DPI sensor on the older Katar, and this has a 18,000 DPI sensor on the new Katar Pro XT. The Katar Pro XT features a PMW 3391 sensor going up to 18,000 DPI and just better for precision and tracking. So overall, in use, I've been really impressed with the Katar Pro XT from Corsair. It feels higher quality than the $29.99 price point might suggest. The clicks are satisfying, and while it isn't as lightweight as other small offerings, the combination of a low drag cable and easy to grip ambidextrous design make it a great choice for those on a budget. I'll probably keep using the Model O wireless as my daily driver just because it is wireless and a little bit lighter than this, but like I said, I've just been really impressed, and I definitely think that the Katar Pro XT punches above its price point. And that'll wrap it up for our review of the Katar Pro XT from Corsair. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.